What's up, y'all? It's Beyond the Harmony, beyondtheharmony.com. I am Cecil West, back again with the one and only
Jason Quest.
And this is the question of the week. This week, I think I got an easy one. Maybe not. But, Jay, what do you think? Were there any bad verses on E.1999 Eternal?
Blasphemy. Blasphemy. We know Eternal can do no wrong. But everybody knows Eternal is the unfathomable. But one of the things that always bothered me on Eternal, and there's actually an artistic value to it now, but the fact that Wish's verse on the song Eternal, he goes, and that's bone, and then the beat just kind of, his verse ends abruptly, but the instrumentals measure. Like, you drop bars, he like dropped a half bar and then stopped rapping. And the beat just kind of like continues on. And it's like, I feel everybody saying, yo, dog, your verse ain't done yet, man. Come on, say something else. And he's like, nah, I'm done. My verse is done. And it's just like blank beat, mid bar. And so it used to bother me. Now, like, in order to, I'm like, well, I really love this song. I want to continue enjoying it forever. So I found a way to like trick my mind into saying, no, that's Wish's brilliance. Wish is the most brilliant artist. And he was like, nah, y'all just need to feel this beat ride for a second right here. And so now I like it, but I think that part sucked. And funny enough, and I don't think I even told Cecil this ever, but I never really liked Die, Die, Die. And I know...
Ooh.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I know everybody likes it, and so I don't think it's bad verses. I don't know, man. I think it was just, I used to always wake up on that song. Like back in the 90s, I had set my mom set my CD player to wake me up to first of the month, because obviously it says wake up is the first of the month. But then I'd black out. She'd turn the lights on, I'd still black right back out. And then my CD would skip in the middle of Wish's verse on Mo Murda. So then it would skip all the way back to Land of the Heartless, and then it would get through, and I'd always wake up on Die, Die, Die. And I just never liked it, man. I never liked Die, Die, Die. But you know what else I always skipped to? I always skipped Me Killa. I never cared about that. Especially, I don't know if you've seen that video that Jonathan made on the channel about the origins of the Eternal songs. But he showed that Me Killa came from that song, na na da na na. It's like this old 1950s song. I forget the name of it.
It's not bad. It's good. Listen, would you rather hear Me Killa, or would you rather hear Bone Thugs back and you're gonna be in trouble?
I don't know, man. You know the funniest thing about Me Killa is...
That's a toss-up?
I really don't like Me Killa, but it's not really a verse. So, but the funny thing about Me Killa is, bro, I don't know if you remember in like the mid 2000s, there used to be a lot of pastors and preachers that used to like evaluate rap albums. And this one pastor's like, take a look at this album, E.1999 Eternal. And they got songs about Ouija and Mo Murda. And the way the guy said it, he goes, he like gets closer to the mic. He goes, Me Killa. Because what are these brothers talking about? They're worshiping the devil. And so yeah. But
I like Me Killa because I picture them all in a room. They're all snapping together. And they're all singing the harmony together. Let me ask you this. Would you have preferred if Me Killa was replaced by that the Ghetto Wine?
Yes, bro. That's
a similar vibe. Ghetto Wine and Me Killa in terms of like the presentation is a very similar thing. It's just, the 4 or 5 of them in a circle harmonizing.
Yeah. No, I get it. But the Ghetto Wine, I mean, that's that real flaming garbage can. Like, I mean, not flaming garbage can as it's bad. I was
like
saying,
them, yes, like them at the beginning.
Yeah. That song is magic. That's Bone Thugs and Harmony magic right there. Me Killa. I mean, I could see how people like it, and look, I enjoyed it the first time I heard it. But when Eternal is an everlasting album that you want to play, just push play. And after like the 75th play of Me Killa, you're like, all right, bro. All right, bro. It's time to program the CD player to skip this shit. Cause yeah, but that's not a verse. So I'm sticking with Wish's verse on Eternal ending abruptly, even though it's really Wish's
But
genius to let you
but you
enjoy it.
liked it. It's just that piece though, right? That makes it
Yeah. As I
that
said,
verse, because the rest of the verse is
the album is so perfect that I had to find something that's like so minuscule, so minute, something like Star Trek season 10, episode 4, the background character in the third scene. That's what finding something bad on Eternal is. It's you got to be so nitpicky to say, yeah, Wish's verse ended on a half bar and let that beautiful beat by Unique just ride out. So that's the only thing I could come up with. Maybe somebody on Shots to the Double Glock. I don't know. By Bone, it's perfect. It's as perfect as you get minus a half bar. What you got with Eternal? You got anything bad about Eternal, Cecil? I never heard you talk bad about Eternal.
nope. I got none.
Oh, you got nothing, huh?
The question are there, not what is the worst one? And you put me in a corner and make me pick one. People often don't understand the questions on here. So sometimes I put you in a situation where I say, what is the worst one? And people go, there are none. And I'm saying, no, you have to pick one. I'm telling you that in a domination situation, if this was a 1 to 10 and you're saying they're all 10, then tell me which one's the 9 is. That isn't how I form this question. The formation of this question is, are there any bad verses on E1999 Eternal? And my answer is no. Nope.
I got a question then. I got a question because I wasn't around when, I don't know if you and Jonathan ever did this one, but you guys weren't doing what's the worst song. So I'll just say, what is your least favorite? So I don't hurt your feelings to have to choose against Eternal. Do you have a least favorite song on Eternal? One
Like,
that
usually when we're like talking least favorite, like we're talking about like something I would skip.
Yeah. Yeah, do you skip anything on Eternal, or you probably just push play and let it ride? But like on, if you're playing it 5 times in a row on a day, is there one that you're like on the fifth play, you're like, all right, I get it. Let me get to the next one.
Don't like that you're trying to make me do this.
Well, how about this? Which is the one that you've played the least, right? Because like for myself, there'd be times where I'm like, all right, I'm putting this in. I'm listening to Land of the Heartless.
Listen, the Crossroads absolutely gets skipped every fucking time. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the Crossroads just gets, but it's not because it's not good. It gets skipped because I've heard it more than I've heard any song in my entire life as a human fucking being. I've just heard it so much that it I don't know. I think my ears literally start to bleed a little bit when boom, 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 boom. I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I skip that. I skip first of the month every now and then too.
But not because any of it's so fucking good that it's crazy. Like I guess fuck, I hate that you're making me do this.
Yeah, you said Crossroads. The Crossroads, that works.
Yeah,
bro.
but I think that I'm picking that one because I'm just I don't.
Do you play Mr.
Okay,
Ouija Part 2? Like, how
check
about
this.
Mr. Ouija 2?
Yeah, absolutely, fucking right. Ouija, are you with me? Talk to me, Easy E. Like, yeah, all that. Listen, if we were playing the version of that has Crossroad on it, and the Crossroads wasn't there to skip, I'll tell you what would get skipped. If I had to skip, if we were saying, here's 17 songs, and if you don't skip one of them, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Okay, and I was like, all right, I gotta pick one of these to skip. You motherfuckers are gonna hate me for this, but I would probably skip Buddha Love Is.
Yeah, I would. It would be. Yeah, I would skip that too.
If it's on my weed mix and I'm just fucking riding around like Cecil West and smoking weed on the fucking highway, then Buddha Love is cool. But just like Buddha Love is that vibe of this should have been a minute and a half intro type thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is a fucking almost 5 minute just So, you know, that one we could skip, but I still think it's a great song. Like it's like I think track fucking 4 on my weed mix. So, you know, if there's a gun to my head and it was you're gonna die if you don't skip one of these 17, and it was Crossroad version, then I'm gonna skip Buddha Love Is. But there are no bad verses, including Buddha Love Is. There's none. None. 0%.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Yeah. And as far as for me, aside from that half bar, Eternal's as close to perfect as you could get. 5 mic classic. If the source didn't give it 5 mics, I don't even remember what they gave it, but that's a
Dog,
5 mic masterpiece classic of all time.
I hope you know from reviewing the show and all the episodes that I sent you when you came on that The Art of War is my favorite album,
Mm.
and I could pick more bad shit from The Art of War than Eternal. And that's my favorite Bone album ever is The Art of War. But Eternal is so clean and so good that I'm going with nope. None. Jason Quest said that that little half bar where maybe this was the beginning of Wishbone getting lazy, and that's how he ended up with his Everything 100 verse, and it all dates back to him cutting that verse off early. Those are our picks for the most absurd fucking question that I've ever asked. Now it's time for you as the fans to give me what your answer is. Hit that comment button and let us know. Don't forget to explain why. Share this with another Bone fan so they can tell us the same thing that I said, that there are no bad verses whatsoever. And we'll catch you on the next one.